evening and welcome back to Cosmoteer. My name is Books and tonight we're continuing on with our Ironman Admiral journey. And so in the last episode, we upgraded the Kestrel to be a bit bigger and a bit badder, which it seems to be quite effective now. I'm actually really happy with it. There were some good comments as well in the comment section, as you expect to find them, about the owl and its large reactor. So I'm going to go quickly cover that off right now. So I'm going to go find the owl. Here's the owl here. And the issue is around shield regeneration. So these large reactors will provide a battery size of 3. So every time someone picks up a battery, it provides 3 charge, right? So that means that when these start losing power, they've got available 6 battery, right? So at any one point in time, we can have 2 crew members providing batteries to it, because it'll lose 3, call 1, lose another one, and then call another person to wander in and provide batteries. That's fine as far as it goes, but it means that we're at least, we're going to be halfway down. And so the supply rate is actually faster using a smaller reactor than it is a larger reactor when you're using small shields. So I didn't realize this until someone pointed out in the comments, and I looked into it and just thought through the implications and thought, yeah, okay, this person's right. It was a really helpful one. So instead, what we actually need to do is switch this to be a medium reactor instead, which I'm going to do. It also begs the question as to what we do down here, because we have a series of shields and the reactor isn't exactly close to them. My thoughts are that I should actually make another reactor down here. We've got the space, let's face it. We can separate out these modules a bit better and put a layer of armor in between. Yeah, we're going to do that actually. See, I was just thinking out loud there. I promise. Sometimes I have a plan. Most of the time I don't. So we're going to put a door here and a door here. That should provide our requirements there. And then this can supply this. And then I think we put a mid reactor somewhere down here if we can. This would be the ideal location. Somewhere around here. Because what I want to do here, here I think is going to be the location. What I want to do is just make sure that this has armor surrounding it. Particular here. Because when it blows up, it's going to make a big mess. But if it's surrounded by armor, it's going to make less of a mess. And, you know, I like less messes, particularly in my ships. So we'll do that, I think is our ideal. And then over here, we've still got the airlock to fill out, which can be a lot closer. We can make that back to armor weaving, and this is all messed up now. So hang on. It needs to go like that, so it's these blocks that are wrong. Better. We'll put a chunk there. We want a door there. I think we do need that to be around, so we'll just put some corridor there. And then maybe we chunk out some armor there as well. And then finally, this can be structure. Now this is all... Yeah, okay, so we are going to need an airlock hatch to make sure everyone can get in and out. And honestly, I should be putting fire extinguishers near to these things. They're cheap, and, you know, it's rude not to give someone a fire extinguisher in space. Ah, I hope I've had the mirror on. Yes, I have. Good. All right, so that improves our situation somewhat. Now, I'm still going to need crew for this to power everything over here now, because all my crew is now dedicated up here. So we're going to need to provide a little bit extra. I don't like doing it here, but I also want the... You know what? We'll put our fire extinguishers here and here, and we'll drop in 6 crew to provide power. It's not exactly ideal numbers, but it's better than nothing. And finally, we're gonna need some way to get power up here. I don't want to put a thing here because it's just begging to cut the whole ship in two. What we can do is just lower this a little bit, do that, and that will work. Okay. Finally, we've got a little bit of a gap there. I don't remember putting it there. We just put a single block. I mean, it's not deliberate is what I'm saying, I guess. Okay, so that should improve the regeneration rates of these shields, make these guys a little bit more gainfully employed as well. So, to make this so... Where's our shipping ship? Lifeboat? Oh, it's over here. Yep. So we were having this pick up some stuff, so I will wait for it because I actually need the crew members from that. Also just gonna go check out where the border collie is. Chilling out near the ship as well. It looks like it's actually pretty good on the materials it needs apart from Hyperium, of which there is a chunk here. Tell it to turn around, go down and mine it out of this thing, and hopefully I'll get everything it needs from that. The frame rates are suffering. I think it might be because I've got a separated fleet, or that's part of the reason, but it's also because the game's getting a bit bigger, the ships are getting bigger, getting more complicated, and my poor CPU is screaming for help and nobody's listening. I do want to transfer these off. I'm not sure why I didn't transfer them to the collier before. Yep, so anyway, once we've got those changes in place, we're going to go off and clear off this system. I'm thinking I'm actually going to leave the commuts behind because I can't upgrade it and crew it, so that we will actually have the Kestrel, the Owl, and the Wilson do the clearing for this particular system. Because the Kestrel actually has a huge amount of firepower and we don't really need the backup of the commuts. Just going to transfer some resources off the commuts to the Kestrel. So we don't need the backup per se. Don't get me wrong, it would make it faster just having that extra ship. But until it's upgraded, then I think it's just it's going to slow us down because the engines are not very fast on it. Also going to recall these guys. These guys can go do their thing in a bit. I want to get to doing things. All right, we'll send him up here. Grab that collier because the collier. And yes, I know that I realize that it's the wrong name for the ship. It's not carrying coal. But coal's the new missiles, don't you know? Or missiles are the new coal. Like in Satisfactory when you build them all out of black powder. Cool. Alright, got that. So the border collie can come on up here. stuffing up, or is it just hitting asteroids along the way? I think it was just hitting asteroids along the way. Alright, the lifeboat's nearly there. That's good. Go to the owl. And go to this. And it's only going to cost us a few bucks. Why is it costing us anything? I autosave. To buy some hypercoils. Yeah, okay, we were running out before. Now, that will require a slight change here as well. So, let's set up this. You guys are going to be powering these. That's the idea. In terms of power supply, medium reactors are doing these guys. The large reactor is doing these guys. Is that a large? No, it's another medium. I was going to say, oh no, I did it again. And then crew supply wise, these guys are actually still already set up. Oh, wait. Oh, maybe I don't need the extra crew because you were all kind of assigned here. So, in that case, we can just go delete. These guys will fly off. We'll put some structure in there instead. Actually, that's worthwhile being corridor. And yeah, you guys can also feed that. Brilliant. So don't need new crew. Is it mirrored? Are we mirroring? Did I have the wrong buttons set on? No. Maybe it was just lacking crew. It's always a possibility. We'll go here, transfer crew to the owl, please. Nope, the owl has full crew. So what's going on, guys? Oh, wait. I think the issue is I no longer have an airlock here. And that would help immensely with, letting crew in. Right, they're turning things on. We've got things turned on the other side as well. Things are good. Okay. I'm going to move this over here just to save frames, I think. And then we'll get these guys up here. Go Alt-4 to put them in formation. That's a fairly reasonable formation. The Border Collie might slow us down, but it has all the missile refills. Speaking of transferring stuff, actually. Oh, God. No. AI vessels, why? Transfer resources to the owl. Just top it off. I can already tell that Border Collie is going to be a pain in the rear end, sir. In the rear end. Okay. So we have a bounty up here. We also have a rescue mission. And we have a pirate base. I think a pirate base is a good test for our new ships, right? Our new fleet should be able to one day make it to a pirate base. Wilson! That's why I named it Wilson, not just for the person commenting on YouTube, but also because I could scream Wilson like it's a volleyball. We also have a pirate hunter mission to be done, but that's okay. That is uranium, so we're just going to mark that. And we're starting to flag up some unfriendlies. Yeepers, there's a few. 1, 2 are mobile. Then these guys look immobile. That could be really good. What's the border collie doing? Border collie, just go over here. And we've got maybe a guy coming in. Maybe he's not. I do have slightly reduced visibility by not bringing the commuts. Slow down. Okay, we've got an auditor. Oh, that's a lot of deck cannons. We'll break off the Wilson and we'll break off the Kestrel. And I think the Kestrel is going to come off here. The Wilson will come down here. Owl has just got to grab his attention. Why is the owl doing that? Why are you doing weird things? Be very careful here because I don't want to grab attention in the wrong way. We have a second auditor up there. Ultimately, we can only pull 2 of these vessels against us at any one point in time. Alright, so this is deck cannons, flat cannons, and anti-shield from the looks of things. The EMPs. It's a fairly well built ship. I'm reasonably confident that the Owl can take on these many deck cannons without having too much of an issue. The EMP missiles will be the deciding factor, I suspect. Kind of strafe off to the side here. See if I can grab his attention. He is turning a fair bit, so we will turn the Kestrel here. Tell him these are storages. Looks like armor plating between these things. Those are factories there. If I can get it to blow up the factories, that will be quite helpful. Now it looks like we have garnered some attention, maybe. No. Not quite, but we will in a second. Wilson can start creeping into position. And we've got a couple of shots coming up from the Kestrel, so it can start rail fanning. Owl's going to start coming into position here. And yep, it is going for the Owl. That is good news. Start rail fanning back the other direction. We've already blown a little bit of a hole in it. And we do have a second auditor coming in, so we've just got to be aware of that. Now, I am going to have him go for the other factories with its deck cannons. This missile bank can start working on this. Number 3 can go after this. Number 4, EMP, and 5 can try and take out that ship if it's possible. In the meantime, we're going to have the Wilson start coming in. We're going to slow down again. Alright, we've got another rail event happening. Wilson is going to just cruise on in and start beaming from behind and either take out its reactor or its cockpit. I don't mind which in this situation. Yep, now we're getting a fair bit of coming deck cannons, and this guy's coming in as well. Running another fan event. Those EMPs are stuffing with my shields. Alright, we've blown up one deck cannon. That's nice. We do have the second one coming in though. So ultimately we're going to have to rotate like that. The Wilson, I just want it to tell to go like this. And then it's going to start beaming away. It's going to say merrily beaming away, but I don't care if it does it merrily or otherwise. Unfortunately, we are getting hammered there. It's taken out these shields. Yeah, so that MP has done some atrocious things there. And those deck cannons are doing high penetration shots, and it's getting all the way through here. Crap. And then we're going to have another one coming in here. You go after that. Railfan back, please. Ours going to take some hits. I don't think we can get away from that now. And in fact, it's now actually out of commission because we've had our cockpit on that side blown up. So we actually need to break it in half to be able to control things again. Which one actually fired? Hey, what's up? Hi guys, sorry, I've wasn't paying attention to chat because things are going wrong for me. The owl is getting its ass handed to us here. Those EMPs have really knocked it out. Hopefully though, the Wilson and Kestrel will save the day. Right, this one's down. We might even save the wing. Running in the meantime, I don't know. It's getting in the way. It's alright, we've done the other one. Cool. Okay, well that could have gone a lot better. Those EMPs really wrecked this shielding here. I think we might be better off with some kind of layer of armor in between our control center. Or else move it maybe up here or something. For the time being, we don't have the supplies really. That's unfortunate. It's okay. We'll get the lifeboat to come up. That'll have the supplies we need. And there's also a big base sitting there we can destroy for supplies. In the meantime, if it will, let's pick up commands. Yes, it can. Anything worth grabbing? Odd especially. Alright, we'll tell it to go after this one first. Back to normal mode. Close enough, really? Thought overkill. Shooting that many rails, but yeah. Railfan, boom. It's getting its... I don't mind if it shoots its way through these because those missiles actually have a fairly long range. Oh, we have a incoming friendly that's going to try and help us out here. Please don't be on my team, man. But hey, if they blow up, it could be free loot, so... Okay, that's one down. The other. Just need to let it recharge a little. Where's our lifeboat? I'll bring the border collie up as well. Yeah, still haven't got this optimized, and so we're just gonna have to wait for it to power things up. In the meantime, our friend is getting their head handed to them, so actually I might need to speed this up. Otherwise it might be us. Yeah. Started sending missiles our way, which will suck once they get through those large shields, and it doesn't take them all that much time on Admiral to do any. Now repair, which is great, and I'm just going to do some mucking around. So our issue was that the EMPs all dug through and then got to our control room really, really quickly. So I think that's a bad place to put them. Instead, I'm going to sit it up here where it's surrounded by a fair bit of armor. Run this back to this sort of thing. I might still put a little bit of armor here. No, actually, they'll live. They won't, and that'll be a life lesson for us. So, go back to this. You guys are on these, and then you are on like that. Actually, I needed a way for them to get out. Alright, once they get the crew members in there, we should be good. Just waiting on them to arrive. Are we missing crew on this thing? Yeah, we had lost a few crew, it seems. The collie can lose a few crew without it being a problem. Transfer crew from collie to the owl. Really, we can move 32. Ooh, we lost a few there. To be fair, fair few things blew up, so that teaches me. Now we've still also got some enemies here that we should probably actually take care of. And we'll move it down here, and it can target that. No, you're gonna fly stupid ways, aren't you? Yep, and start blowing up things. I don't want you to blow up things, man. Or rather, I want you to blow up only the thing that I want you to blow up. Cool. Okay. So, did burn through quite a few missiles and whatnot. So, we will transfer resources first from the lifeboat. And then from the collie. Oh, not to the lifeboat, to the owl. Also, the other thing that the collie is going to do, probably not with 14 crew, so the lifeboat can go get some more crew once it's done its supply drop here. Pull apart these and grab the ammo, or possibly from the station, and fill up while we go elsewhere with our combat fleet. In the meantime, this is now got everything. Yeah, I'll have the lifeboat go get a whole heap more crew. Then come back. What can happen here? It's not got any on EVA, just double checking that. We'll turn in the quest, the mission, whatever you want to call it, for the reward. Got an exploration one to go for as well. And I think we're pretty much good. So, Border Collie's going to stay out here. I think we discussed. Oh, did we lose an escort? We might have. Oh dear. Brennan, just go check. Can we see a rescue? Wreckage of another ship anywhere? I mean, it's possible that it was pounded into nothing. That's it. No, that's not it. Certainly not it. Ah, the Anthony has gone missing. Apparently things did not end well for it. And we do need to be able to repair this guy, so we'll tell him to pull these apart. I think they'll have coils. There we are. Don't want to necessarily leave without escorts. They'll have a formation or want to do some strange things. I did just send the lifeboat down here. Alright, it's frustrating. We'll have to do it though. Hire everyone. There's one big station. Cool. And then head on up here, please. Need to construct another escort corvette here. In the meantime, this thing can start pulling apart missile silos and whatnot. to replenish its own stocks. I'm sure that's full of sulfur from the looks of things. Alright, so go here. Paste into existing. Just check. Yeah, we definitely lost an Anthony. So we'll add that in. Wait, I've done the wrong thing. No, pressing all the wrong buttons. Replace existing, so that way the paint job comes in easily. We don't have the hypercoils. That's unfortunate. So we will have to tear these things apart to get what we want. I'm thinking I just manually form these guys up for the time being. Take them off until we can get another escort vessel built. I think that might be the way to go. Alright, we've still got a Renegade pack bounty up here. And then I'll be moving on to the two rescue ops. Slowing down time because the frame rate going down kind of made me think that it was loading in a whole heap of things. There we are. And they should know that I'm here. Nope. A lot of the time if you just enter their bounty zone, they seem to magically know that you're there. Apparently not this time. Alright, I'm going to detach the Kestrel and the Wilson now. Start slowing down because they definitely have a beat on me. Slow down further. And wait for our first contact to appear, which is a Candlewick. Really, it's like ridiculously easy. So we're just going to go rail launcher number 4. Target that. Should actually just walk into our range, I think. Just rotate slightly. We have a few more things. A Rampus, Sirius, Crown. Alright, so the Rampart is probably the... Oh, we've got a Catalyst at the back here as well. It's a Catalyst. A couple of beam weapons, some lasers, not a problem. Rampart is mostly cannons, yep. These guys will just be minor sort of fighter annoyances. Why didn't this fire? Should have been in range, man. In the meantime, the owl's just shooting, which is fine. And yeah, the laser is going for our reactor. Interesting. You know what? Tank out this guy. Fire, 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 fire. Shield down. Not quite. I'm going to have this guy start charging in. I actually might make the owl have its missiles target that thing. In the meantime, the Brunnen is actually going to go over here and go onto fence there. Want this to pivot still. Actually, it has done some damage to it, but it's probably better off going after this guy, so we will pivot, have the Wilson go after that thing. And in the meantime, the deck cannons can fire here. Yeah, so as I kind of thought it might. Okay, got a rail shot happen there. Back. That's the more dangerous opponent, so we are going to give it for it. This should die soon. And get another shot out of those rails, please. There we are. It's dead. Go after this one next. Actually, this one next. Wilson's just taken him out. And we'll go after that. Meantime, the Brunnen's taking a few hits on half. It does have a bit of a fire here. At the back here though, we're going to have you go after that and you go after that, which should at least temporarily, if nothing else, disable their weapons. And then the deck cannons can actually shoot on that one, because this should, as soon as they get another shot ready. It's dead. It's dead. I wonder if there's a friendly fire thing here. Doing some bad things to my... Yep, there we are. You dead? No. You're hiding behind that dead ship, which is a smart move. You also can't fire back yourself. Wilson's taking a good shot at the Sirius here. It's down. And these deck cannons are just ruining that stiletto. Brilliant. So the Owl could use some repairs, done. Brunnen can use a few repairs, done. Wilson didn't need anything, and the Kestrel didn't need anything. Oh wait, the Kestrel did need a little bit. Maybe the Wilson did too. All good. And if we look back down here, these guys are still going. Might take a while. Okay, so we've got a station rescue next to be done. $4. That's good. I'm going to have to manually form these up again just while I don't have the Anthony was the name of the ship that I'm missing. We'll tell it go down here, and then we'll head for Equibio station. Equibio? That station right there that I've just pointed out with my cursor. Okay, so these guys are slowly doing their thing. Getting us some more resources. What I'm hoping is for some hypercoils. And I think the deck cannons are gonna have what I need. So what I might do is actually tell it to cancel everything. Tell it to pick up everything here and just kind of focus its efforts, because at the moment I don't know why they're going over there so often. I thought they should go for the closer material source, but they don't seem to be doing that. We also have another uranium roid there, so I'll mark that. The Kestrel, because it's spiky, managed to get stuck. Right, it should be able to catch up fairly handily. Speed things up. And we'll continue on our merry way. I think that's that ship that was taking on the station. It seems to be still somehow active, or being counted as active. Not entirely sure how that happens, but okay. These guys are tearing through things. Yeah, they've still got the right targets. They're just taking ages to do it because it's got no crew left, really. I took it all away from them. And we don't seem to be having any wandering pirates up there. Otherwise, I would have already had a panic moment going, oh god, I've got nothing in position to save them. Yet another neutral shipping that's probably just going to collide into us. Right, these look like bounty information sort of things. And yet again, you're just going to try and yeet through us, aren't you? It's kind of an interesting ship. Peacekeeper, you don't look peaceful, dude. Yeah, that would be no fun to try and take on, I suspect. And you're gonna ruin my day here. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna charge in and rescue our station. That looked like a pirate person. Yeah, it does. Pirate hunter. Which is not really what I want on my way to the station rescue. They could come in and ruin my day. Those waypoints, they're still doing their thing. As long as he doesn't turn around and come back. We'll take the risk. Alright, we're coming into range of the station now. And we should start seeing the sort of things that we're up against. We have one target that's at least mobile. Usually there's a couple of stationary ones as well though. But maybe it's just two mobile ones, which is potentially harder for us. Might mean that they're bigger and badder. Okay, we've got a flaming spire. I'm quite confident on our ability to take that out. Oh, click buttons. Oops. So we're going to detach the Wilson and the Kestrel right now. The Kestrel, oh yep, I've got the sensors now. Okay, here's going to be a no fun thing. Flaming Spire. If I get the first drop on it, which I just might do. Come on, autosave. It's an inconvenient time. Slow it down, move this guy here, rotate in. Wilson's coming in here. Kestrel coming straight ahead. And I want it to be really straight on. Like that. Alright, now we're starting to get the first of the... Oh, there's something in the way. Still managed to take it out, that's good. Carcasses of our dead enemies stuck in our front. It's actually really quite inconvenient. Like something stuck in our teeth. Okay, we're going to yoink the Sirius in like this, and then the Kestrel is going to come in from the side. Our own missiles are just going to impact poorly, I suspect. I want you to rotate, please. Stop everything you're doing and just bloody rotate. Not especially impressed with how the AI decides to maneuver. I mean, maybe it is me. It's entirely possible it was me, but I always find like it's kind of trying to perform the maneuvers in the most stupid way possible. But perhaps it's the way I've set up the engines and that sort of thing, because it has no reverse thrusters and that sort of thing. So maybe it's deciding that the quickest way is a particular way. But then this is also doing kind of strange things as well. So I don't think it's just me. It's like it wants to get to the position first before rotating rather than taking a smooth curve like it's doing here. Fortunately, these beams should easily crunch through to without any issue here. It's going to take off our talons at the front, but that's fine. All right. The station is saved. In the meantime, the lifeboat has done its thing, which is lovely. We'll transfer a little bit of crew to the border collie. In fact, we'll do max crew because that should have had max crew. The station is now recognizing that it's saved, so we'll talk to them and get the rescue mission reward. Also go grab all of these bounties. The only one that I can actually get fame off anymore though is this renegade pack and this fugitive one. So I'm going to make sure that those two are starred. Here and here. And then we might have another series of level 14 missions down here. Hopefully we do. I'm actually inclined to ignore these ones. Repair the owl. Anyone else take any damage? No. I'm going to have the owl just kind of rip this apart. Guys can start helping out here. And the other thing that we wanted to do was make our replace existing with the Anthony. Still not enough hypercoils. That's really frustrating. Got incoming pirates. Kestrel might be able to get there in time. Like the owl will not. I don't want to risk the Kestrel because it's got basically no defenses. Defense is its speed, but even then, I'm not sure I would trust it to outrun everything that it can come across. Not just yet, at least. I actually turned that hypercoil factory back on. Meantime, you guys, have you got all the stuff you need? Not really. Still get some more missiles, which you can't really get from here. You probably can get from the ruins of the station. I'm just going to mark this as a wreck too. Ah, it's killing me having too many ships in too many places. So we will hyper jump the commuts down here. Oh, hello. Pirate hunter. Now, if he follows his same patrol pattern, he's going to go up here. And here comes the commuts. I want to go take that out. Oh god. Does this thing still have this? Yeah, it does. Just back up. Try and get it out of your teeth, man. It's like it's permanently wedged in there. There we are. Alright. Now we'll put it back there. I don't remember how I had this. I think it was like that. That'll work though. Meantime, I've got this sort of mess. Pretty, oh yeah, we're just carrying a part of it there. Ah. Alright, you're up here. Now, this thing is looking for missiles. Looks like ammo. Those are most likely to be our missiles because of their proximity to the missile launchers. Mind you, we're probably going to be full before we actually do mine our way through it. In the meantime, the Kestrel is not going to make it. Pirate has slipped off our radar, unfortunately. The owl to just skedaddle to the side here. Yeah, turn and move as you go. How hard is it? Just want to make sure that this is set to pick up the right things. If it's not set to pick up hypercoils, I'll be very, very disappointed. Oh, we are gaining it though. So it can't be that. Yeah, it is set to pick up all the things it needs. Good. I know I've got the credits to buy them, and that might be what I end up doing, but how are we doing for ammo on this thing? Still got a chunk of missiles, a chunk of sulfur, so I think we'll be okay with for a fight or two. We're going to head down to the Renegade Pack Bounty down here again. Take that out. Then I'm going to go after this fugitive bounty here afterwards. Now we might have a nice little distraction in the form of some neutral shipping here, depending what it is. And yeah, I'll take the help that I can get. They are coming in for me. Unfortunately, that neutral shipping looks like they're cowards. Start slowing down. We have a warden. He looks definitely missile heavy. It's a lot of armor to burn through, and it's also an awful lot of shielding. Send this guy out this way. Ow. Cancel and rotate, man. Wilson can take a different target. Tell him to cancel and just rotate. Chances are I will get a really good shot at its cockpit soon. Bronnan cannot take that beam fire. I'm going to tell him to try and skive off if he can before it gets blown up. Yep, good. That Valkyrie coming in. This is pivoting. Yeah, the Kestrel should get a good shot any second now. And the Warden is down, largely intact too, so that's nice. You can actually repair the owl. A little bit of cheese. Tasty, tasty cheese. Tell the the Kestrel, not the Commiettes. And you, sir, are just going to do a good old deck cannon smash on it. While we wait for whatever this is. Seems quite slow. An ardent piety. Why are you going so slow? That seems very weird. Either way. Oh, is it just because I've got game on slow? Am I the baddie? Hey, boom. So that was all pretty easy, really. This guy was our worst ship to attack, but even then, nice little slice from behind, and he was down. Fortunately, he will also be useful in replenishing our ammo stocks. Running out here. Running did take a few hits, so tell the owl to go after things that are likely to give us coils, as well as the things that are likely to give us missiles. Alright, looking down here, the Border Collie is not quite full on missiles, really. Be able to pick those things up, man. Don't know why it didn't, but there it is. Or it is what it is. Speed things up again. Rotate slightly, maybe that'll pick it up now. Yep, good. Okay, so the lifeboat can start tearing this one apart as well. You're going to take the absolute worst way to get there. Alright, we've got incoming pirates from the looks of things, so we'll tell the owl to get everyone's butts back. Move the kestrel in like that. And the Wilson in like that. That was actually non-intentional, but it kind of useful in that it cleared the field of battle a little bit for me. He's coming in. I actually want to intercept him if he doesn't turn to engage. Send the kestrel in a little bit closer. The Brunnon can start sitting off its side. What do we got? Peacekeeper. Enemy peacekeeper. Okay. Yep, he's spotted us, definitely. Navigate like that. Send the Wilson in. And he's starting off with a whole heap of EMP rounds. He's also got these things. Now, that could be a problem. I haven't noted them before. These are tractor beams, so he's going to try and spin me. Gonna slow down, move you out, cancel, rotate. Take most of those hits on the chin, that'll be good. We still have one shield up. It's better than nothing. Cancel here, tell the kestrel to rotate and go after that central part. Please rotate. Wilson, in the meantime, can do ye old trick. Come on. No, you should have bearing. There we are. That didn't really want to do what I wanted to do. Tell him to rotate again. We've still got some shields up, so we're not doing too badly. We're going to start trying to defang him on the front here. And then I might start going for the side. In the meantime, this might actually go after the cockpit now. Need to keep rail fanning with it. Side here, please. You rotate like that because he's trying to get a particular angle on us. And in comes the rail shots. he dead. I think we just got our Pirate Hunter bounty. Yeah. Good. That's going to be some more fame for us. I should probably mark this wreck as well, because that's a useful one, as well as we'll mark this one. All up, that was a fairly successful engagement. Back to normal speed. Now this guy, way through those. Just thinking anything that's likely to give us hypercoils here. Mostly those things. The engines. Alright, the commuts can talk to the station here to get our Pirate Hunter bounty. Brilliant. And our Renegade Pack bounty, which has given us some more fame, which is beautiful. Let's see if we're still getting fame for level 14s. Yep, 216 still. That one. Nice. And our rescue will give us a fair bit too. Sort of inclined to go after that rescue. Oh, we've got ammo. Pretty good. Let's go rescue a station. The Brunnin's now repaired. I think what I want to do with the owl here is have its wings swept back like we had previously. Just not liking how vulnerable these thrusters are, particularly when it gets surrounded. And the Kestrel will yoink off to the side, and this guy off to this side. Okay, cool. We might encounter a bounty on the way down here. We're just going to do it if we do. I don't think this one is one, but this might still be one. And yeah, once we've done with these... grabbing the hypercoils, that's good. Might you actually... I could probably, because I didn't tell it to. Going to disable all, tell you to just go for hypercoils. Grab all the hypercoils you can from here. So anything you can dismantle that has a hypercoils, it should target now. Up to 4 times speed. Actually, why not 8? Yeah, okay, so it's an asteroid field. Doesn't necessarily have the bounty, but I don't want to go through an asteroid field if I can possibly avoid it. Alright, here's the enemies. There's 2 of them again. Looks like the unknown contact here is just going to run. Probably through me just to make things a little bit harder. Thanks, guys. Yeah, it's a bulk shipper. I don't blame it much. Send the Kestrel out ahead and the Wilson can start coming down here. It's probably not going to engage that first target unless we're extraordinarily unlucky. Okay, we've got an Acolyte of Adhara. So you're probably all used to the drill now. Just going to come in and shoot it from behind. We've got a second acolyte there as well. Unfortunately, we blew up most of it, but okay. Eggs and omelets. Wilson continue to come down here. The Kestrel can start moving up to the side. Okay, so the Wilson is actually going to park in here and disable its main weaponry. The Owl is going to rotate, be head on. The Brunnen's just going to back off because it's not going to provide anything for this engagement, really. Kestrel needs to come down here if it's going to do anything of use. Tell this to stop because it's trying to do funky things. I think I need reverse thrusters on it. Wilson would just hurry up. That'd be lovely. Do what you have to maintain position there. Now, I could tell it to fire its guns, but that's a lot of armor to get through and a lot of shields to get through with the wrong kind of weaponry. So I'm not bothering. We're just going to let the Wilson sneak in behind and do its thing. I'm also kind of interested to know how well this is going to tank off against some fairly extreme beam weapons. Well, at least for a while. You're out of power. Interesting. Okay, so we don't have a target for this now, but what I'm going to tell it is to go after this next. How are these shields, man? How are these shields? There we go. Fortunately, the one they seem to target is actually the one closest to the reactor, so it should get priority treatment. That's why the MPs are impacting. Okay, so we've done that one. We're going to go after that. We don't want to take out that reactor if at all possible. And we're about to win. Oh, we had a peacekeeper just kind of come in and steer our glory and blow up our loot. Thanks, man. Cool. Alright, another station rescued though, and another NPC ship that's just trying to pull its way through me rather than do anything kind of smart. Patience, patience. Have a chat to them. Hey man, we rescued you. Be grateful. Got another 2 level 14s. We've apparently done that thing now as well. Grab those. These are all anti-cabal of soul, which I don't want to do. I took all those missions just so I knew at least where they are. It's nicer to not walk blind into those situations, and we're just going to star up the ones that, as far as I know, can still give us fame. In the meantime, we have apparently gotten all the hypercoils we're going to hear. There's apparently also a heap of hypercoils there though, which I should have thought of. And this thing, yeah, has also filled up, so... What else are you missing? Fill these with nukes, fair enough. Mostly coils and hypercoils, a little bit of titanium and diamonds wouldn't go amiss either. Okay. What I'm going to do is send these guys to this station down here. And also the commuts here can join them. We'll consolidate our fleets. We're going to upgrade the Comets to be another version of the Kestrel, so that we have equal ships. We should have the crew to be able to do that now, which is largely why I need to complete some bounties first. And yeah, life will be good. We'll make that Anthony back as well. And we're going at a whole 5 frames a second. I don't know why it takes so much to hyperjump, but hey, we're now at 60, 70. Yeah, so having things in multiple positions seems to really screw with the frame rate. Like we've just smashed up there. Okay, so let's go to the Comets, go to design mode, replace existing, and we're going to head to the Kestrel Mark 6 class, load. We can't do it because we don't have the tri-steel, bugger. Station apparently doesn't have enough tri-steel. We don't have enough on the lifeboat as well. Make some. Yeah, it has zilch. Ah. We will send. Tear it apart. Actually, there's one there as well, so we can tell that to pull it apart for everything that contains tri-steel. Just in general, we're going to tell the Comets to pull it apart. It's a matter of general principle. Hell, the border collie can also join in with a little less enthusiasm would have been nice, but speed this up. This is already going for anything that's likely to have tri-steel. Fortunately, it doesn't really look like much. $402 and we've got 340. Mind you, these guys are talking to it. Can you give me at least a titanium ore? I'm just going to buy what you've got there. You have tri-ore. Doesn't look like it. Tell you to pick up coils too, might as well. Right, so I'm going to need to do some scavenging before we can upgrade as well. That's frustrating because I don't have the time for it tonight, and I was hoping to be able to get this all done and dusted in one episode so I can say this system is pretty much cleared and we can move on to the next one. Speaking of next systems, I think I'm going to go with a bigger jump and go to Tau Penterora next, rather than just do another incremental increase. We could go for a really big jump and go for this one, but I do want to kind of make my way to the Imperiums, so we can take on some of the ships there. So that's why I'm thinking this one and this one, and then we can get into Imperium space, kind of blow through here and head for Picus, being the probably where we'll end the series as well, and simply because this is still early access as well. There's a lot to be put into this game, even though functionally it's already got a lot going on for it. An unknown contact here as well. So again, I think this is a good point for us to leave our playthrough and leave it on a bit of a cliffhanger. So thank you very much for watching tonight. I hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you in the next episode where we'll see if we're able to get my fleet into position in time to take on this guy, or if just general derpiness is going to mean that we lose a ship. Who knows? We'll see. Thanks for watching. Oh my god, ships, you're so dumb. So dumb. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.